This one was a little bit unexpected, admittedly. I know the movie's coming out, but I wasn't sure that they were going to be dropping figures this soon. And I did not know that we're going to be getting another Supergirl. This time it is going to be Jason Momoa as Lobo and Milly Alcock as Supergirl. So both these figures are now available on Sideshow for RSVP. I don't know what the price is of either of them, and I don't know the release date. But let's go ahead and take a look at these press release photos and see if they're any good. So here's our first look at Lobo. He has that desaturated look that is classic of Lobo. And taking a look here, we're not getting artisan rooted hair. I thought maybe these were going to be a shoo-in, considering they both have long hair for artisan. Maybe that's something they'll be doing a little bit later on, but for now we're just getting sculpted. But of course, Hot Toy sculpting on hair is always top notch, so that's nothing to frown about. On the overview, we see that Lobo is going to be coming with our standard separate rolling eyeballs. This is one thing that is an improvement. We're starting to get genuine leather items on these figures. He does come with a genuine leather vest. We do see that they boast about their detailed muscle definition in a wired sleeveless coat. We do have quite a few accessories. Looks like we have some knuckle dusters. I'm not sure what that other item is, and a plethora of hands. And he does come with a standard base. Well, it's a little bit adapted, right? It's a little bit different shape than we've seen before. This head sculpt looks really good. Separate rolling eyeballs, the hair looks great, but it makes me really wonder, are we going to be seeing an artisan later on? Are they going to hit us with a double dip? That's the thing you got to be cautious about. Are they going to, get all the pre-orders that they can of the sculpted and then hit us with artisan? I'm not sure. They could do it. We know how Hot Toys likes to roll. So we do have here highly detailed and screen accuracy on this costume, as Hot Toys likes to always boast. I'm not exactly sure what the significance is of this necklace. This charm looks almost like a grenade. I don't know if it is. I'm not the biggest Lobo fan, so I really couldn't tell you. We do have this leather jacket, and it does have a graphic on the back of it. It's a flaming skull. Check out the physique on this figure, Jason Momoa, so you know the guy's going to be jacked. We do have like some kind of like pattern, I wouldn't say tattoos, but some markings on his arm. And check out the abs. Take a look at that belt with the chains and the skull, and look at the back with the rivets on the back of the leather vest. That's freaking fantastic. Detailed muscle definition. I don't think that this figure is silicone, but nonetheless it looks pretty good to me. Maybe it's a little bit flat on the midsection, but we'll have to take a look at the movie and see if this is how it is, because they are boasting screen accuracy. Maybe that's the way it comes. We do have a close-up of his accessories. We have that hook. Everybody's seen Lobo's like hook type item. And what is this? It looks like some kind of rabbit's foot type item. Not sure. We have knuckle dusters, 2 of them, 2 different types. I like the bottom of the base, but I'm not really a fan of the graphic they put on the back of it. It looks a little bit cheap. Maybe they could do something better there. But I like that they are giving us a different style base. It's a different shape, so that's pretty cool. Nice depth effect right here. Check out those rolling eyeballs on the sculpt. Quite nice. Another image of Lobo with his weapon. Take a look at all the details on his hands. Got some good texturing there. Once again, very good. Red eyeballs. Teeth look amazing. Beard looks good. Real nice. Leather jacket. I'm glad we're finally getting it. Another shot with the weapon in hand, the chain dangling. Looks real good. I know there's a lot of people that are big Lobo fans, and this one is going to be something that's going to really catch their attention. They're going to be really happy to finally get a figure of this quality. Now, there's that stand without the backdrop. Maybe Hot Toys themselves know it's not the best backdrop, so they omitted it in this picture. Probably a good decision because it looks cheap, to be honest with you. I would revisit that backdrop and do something else. Here we have a less stylized and more sterile image. Only thing I'm seeing a little bit off, it looks like this is a maybe it's a vinyl body, because we do have an awkward bend here in the elbow on what would be his right elbow. But these are Hot Toys. You're going to get creases and everything can't be perfect, but overall it's looking really good, really impressive. Stand-up shot of Lobo. I wonder what his role is going to be in this movie. I'm really excited to see this movie. I know there's a lot of backlash on it, for various reasons, but we're not really going to get into that. I'm going to stay positive. I like to give everybody a chance, especially with these movies. I'm going to see it regardless. You guys got to let me know how you feel about this. Are you going to be checking it out? I know I am. Stylized shot with purple smoke in the background. Once again, omitting that backdrop. Good decision. Gotta redo it. The abs look a little bit funny here. Not quite sure. We're only getting one head sculpt, so you get this like kind of like laughing, kind of smug look out of Lobo. It's good. I would like to see maybe 2 head sculpts though. That would be a little bit better, because maybe a little bit something more. He is holding a weapon, so maybe something a little bit more serious, a little bit more menacing. Yeah, every shot here is really good. This jacket, I'm not sure what the material is intended to be. It didn't say in the description that I saw on Facebook that it was leather. I think only the black one is leather. So we'll take what we could get, and maybe it's just intended to be a fabric trench coat. Yeah, I'm saying this is going to be a dynamic looking figure on your stand. He looks like he's going to have a commanding presence. Through and through, just good shots. But my one critique is I do not like that backdrop. This one is let down. It kind of interferes with the face sculpt too. And it says ruthless and feared. It's a little bit cheesy. I don't know if this relates to the movie. Maybe there's something going on with graffiti in the movie. We'll have to see. But from this standpoint, I don't like it. Figure's great though. The figure's great though. That piece of cardboard is not a big deal. Lobo, Jason Momoa. We've already had some Jason Momoa figures in the past with the Aquaman. I never got a chance to get that one. It did look a little bit dated compared to today's standards. So I like what I'm seeing here. Maybe soon we'll get a new Aquaman. Good head sculpt. Teeth look great. Very detailed. Leather jacket with the spikes. A lot of chains in here. It's amazing how they get the chains to look like real chains, even though they're plastic. Yeah, that would be Lobo. What do you guys think? So now we have the main star of the show, in my opinion. It's going to be Supergirl Krypto. We've already gotten a Supergirl previously. That was the one that I missed. I forget the actress's name. That one was fantastic. It was a lot better than we thought we were going to get. And I really missed out on that pre-order. I still have it on waitlist on Sideshow, but they haven't hit me up. So on this one here, I do have the Corn Sweat Superman. I just haven't unboxed it. So it's making me think, if I'm going to get a Supergirl, that's going to pair up real nicely with a Corn Sweat Superman. I've already got a Krypto that comes in that box, so I'm going to have double Kryptos if I do get this one. Not quite sure. I got to see the movie first, but first impressions on the Supergirl, it's looking quite fire. I know she's got some criticisms. I try to let that go, but it's looking really good. I mean, let's just be honest here. It looks like her, right? She's coming with quite a few, well, not exactly quite a few, but a lot of cool accessories, I would say. We have the sunglasses. I would like to see them with a reflective finish, because I could tell right off the bat. I don't like it when they do sunglasses and they don't have a reflection. Let's get some reflection in those glasses. I don't know what it is with me, but I have a thing for like slushy cups. I love slushy cups. I like that pop culture look. So that is cool. This backdrop is a little bit better. Not sure what this device is in her hands underneath her headphones. Not quite sure. It looks like she has a compass in her hand as well. Some kind of handheld device. So that's going to be something in the movie. I'm not quite sure. I'm glad to see genuine leather boots. Check them out. They're red. They're vibrant. Let's go. The leather is in the house. Krypto with the bendable wired cape. So yeah, she's also coming with sculpted hair, not rooted. They may hit us up with the double dip. You know how they roll. They may do it, but this is acceptable. I like what I'm seeing. It's really good. They're stating that she's getting a bendable wired cape. That's nice. It looks like the jacket also has it as well. And Krypto appears to have a wired cape as well too. This backdrop is not that bad. I think they put a little bit more effort into this backdrop. I do like this one. And we have the same style base. It's a different shape than we're used to getting. I kind of like this look. It's more of like a platform stage. I'm really digging this, and I'm really happy that we have this patent red leather boot set up here. The skirt looks vibrant. The belt, it looks good. It's very golden looking. That slushy cup looks like she just hit up a 7-Eleven. Got her with a power pose over here on the right with that wired cape. I love the color gold. I love when I see gold belts, gold accessories, things like that. It looks really good to me. The costume in her torso has a 3D effect. I see the different layers in it. A lot of texture, especially on her logo and the side trim. Good tailoring on the jacket. Headphones are cool. I love this look right here, but I don't like those sunglasses. I don't like them. Either make them clear and actual tinted like plastic, or give them some kind of reflective sheen. I think that would be a good decision. When you have a figure that looks this real and then they give it these obviously painted plastic sunglasses, it kind of just throws it all off because the face is the focal point. That is one thing I see that consistently Hot Toys doesn't get right, are glasses, sunglasses, in some cases even clear glasses. They just don't, they just kind of treat them as an afterthought. But in this character, Supergirl, I could already tell from the promotions that this is a key look for her. So we gotta please revisit that. Yeah, everything is looking good. This looks like Milly Alcock from what I've seen of her. I don't know about her a lot, but this definitely looks like her. If you were to show me this photo, I'd be like, yeah, that's Milly Alcock. That's the new Supergirl. Lobo and Supergirl. Look at the height discrepancy. It's a big discrepancy, so that's really cool. I like when they're, you know, they got the correct height. They're not equal. It looks really silly when they're just equal and you know they're not. So that's cool. Supergirl with the red leather boots. I may have to pick this one up. They're dropping so much fire this year. They just really are. How much space do you have in your collection? You got to always weigh it out. How much space do I have? How much money do I have? What can I do here? They keep dropping fire on us time after time. This is another one. And if you get Supergirl, you're probably, after you see the movie, you're probably going to get Lobo. We got a splayed hand. Looks like an alternative hand. A flight pose. I wonder if she gets any kind of accessories that are going to allow her to fly or levitate like we did with Superman. Yeah, it's a great looking figure. Can't lie. Can't lie. I could see this one in my collection because I do need a Supergirl. Vibrant colors. I need some color in my collection too. There she is, Milly Alcock. Eyes look great. And of course we have Krypto. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same Krypto. He looks about the same. Maybe it's a little bit more refined. I can't really tell. Looks like the fur on the face and the ears is just a little bit more refined. It's not as crazy and fake looking as the previous one. The previous Krypto, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that good of a sculpt on animal. Okay, here we go. I think this answers my question. Looks like we're going to be able to use that crotch grabber to elevate her a little bit. So that's a good look. It looks like also on this base we have like a reflective plaque. I hope that comes with it. That's a good look. So yeah, those are our two figures, Lobo and Supergirl. They look really exciting to me. I could really see the Supergirl in my collection. Then if I see the movie and I really like the movie, I could see myself getting the Lobo too. Not as much as the Supergirl, because he's another figure with a lot of dark clothing. I've got so much Batman and so many figures like from Star Wars that have so many dark costumes. So I've been trying to stay away from dark costume characters, even though they're some of the coolest, right? All the cool characters, all the evil characters always come in black, and sometimes the good guys like Batman, right? But I could definitely see that in my collection if the movie's good, and I'll probably be pulling the trigger on this pre-order for the Supergirl. I'm probably gonna do it. You guys got to let me know what you think about these two figures. I know it's a lot of hesitation because some backlash with this movie before it even comes out. We'll have to wait and see, right? Give it a chance. Let me know of your comments, and I will have more in the next video.